What's going on, YouTube? What's up, Detroit? It's your boy Will, Bedell Management. Looking over the electrical panel. We're looking good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. We got that 120 off. That go to a GFI for the laundry tub. But today's video is just an update of what's going on. As far as all these boxes, I'm gonna have to take these down and put them up after the ductwork is installed. We're gonna connect these two pipes together so I can turn the water on today to make sure we don't have any leaks anywhere. Okay, we got our laundry tub done, hooked up, and we're gonna see if the drain is clogged up, which most likely it is. Okay, we got that set up for the washing machine. And like I said, this is that breaker that's cut off that goes to this right here. It's not hooked up because this is going to be a traveler. This is going to be a traveler for that side to be GFI protected. This is going to go directly to the GFI. So, as you can tell, we got one light down here that I know I can put a couple more in here, like one over there in front of that electrical panel. So if it ever got to work on, you got a light right there. But what we got right here, this probably gonna hurt your ears, so be prepared. 1, 2, 3, get ready. Okay, that's it. When you're doing a remodeling like I'm doing, and you get the wrong inspector come in, he's gonna ask why those smoke detectors wasn't installed. And I know that for a fact because I did a job out in Bloomfield Hills and we had a prick for an inspector. And that was the first thing he said, why we didn't install inline smoke detectors. So, no matter where in this house you at, if the smoke detector goes off, all of them goes off. So, I'm gonna come in here probably Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm gonna do those bricks. But Monday, I'm just gonna come in and start from upstairs and clean up. Get all this trash out the house. Come work my way down here, get all the trash out. Work my way in the basement, get all the trash out. A lot of these I'm gonna have to use to brace up that wall upstairs. So when I pull that side of the wall back to this side, this wall won't move. So, problem after problem. Okay, let's just focus. There we go. We're going to install this drain today. We're not going to send it through the roof today, but we are going to connect it all the way up to the attic where it connects to a 3-inch pipe, then goes out. Okay, we got that plumbing done, so we're going to run this drain today. Pulling up the rest of these floors next week too. Get all this floor out of here, get everything prepped. So, as you can see, finally got our switches. So that's all good. I put these on a double switch because actually, okay, let's turn this light off. You hear how loud that is? I hate that sound, but it is what it is. That's why I put them on the double switch. So, this plumbing is all done. We got the faucet connected, brace up and everything. Getting that ready to test. So what I'm going to do today, like I said, this drain, and I got to find a 2x4 in this house somewhere to do some bracing up there. But maybe, whatever. I'll figure it out. But I got to put a 3/4 shutoff valve on here. and a 3/4 shut-off valve on here in the basement. And I think that one. So you can cut on, it's gonna be regular shut-off valves on these. But just in case you gotta ever work on something, you can be able to cut each line that goes up to the second floor off. So this one line controls this hot, and the hot for that the hot for that vanity upstairs, and the hot for the bathtub upstairs. So, like I said, anywhere I go in here, if I push that button, all of the alarms will go off. So what else? Well, let's walk upstairs. Okay, you hear it beeping because it's letting me know that I have to put the battery in. But I'm not gonna put the battery in until after the paint job. So that means that will be the last thing you do, because it is a battery in there. And all you gotta do is just take the back off, pull the plastic slip out, and your battery is working. So this is the first one that we installed. And once again, prep yourself. So whatever kids that have these bedrooms, you're not gonna be able to smoke in your room. You wanna smoke, and if there's a lot of people that's smoking, you're gonna have to go outside, because you will set this alarm. Matter of fact, let's see. Because it's supposed to go off. Carbon dioxide and all that bullshit. And I know it's on. I can see the green light. Well, we're not gonna fight with it. But just to let you know it works. See? So, even though this was a kitchen, it's a room now, we had to put one in here. It's 13 of these smoke detectors that run out through the house. And I do have smoke detectors for both living rooms. They just battery operated ones. If I would have installed inline ones for the living rooms, which I think don't need it because it's one there and one there. So any smoke get in here is going to travel both ways. So, but for just in case, I do have 2 battery operated smoke detectors for the living room. If I would have added 2 more inline smoke detectors, I would have had to separate those and put them on 2 different circuits. And at the moment, I'm limited on space. So what I mean by I said I was gonna use those 2x4s downstairs as bracing. Okay, so I gotta put some bracing from there to there. Make sure all that's connected. Then brace it from there all the way down here. So this wall won't move this way. I need this wall to move that way. Okay, what happened when they redid the roof, we repaired this side and everything was good. But what ended up happening when they worked on the roof and all the other stuff, it started pulling from that side. So I got to pull this side, got to pull it from this way, and I think we have to go about 3 inches. No, we got to go about 5 inches, 4.5, 5 inches. I got to pull this wall. Yeah, that's going to be fun again. So next week is going to be a busy week because I want to pull those bracing down, and those bracings that's up there, I'm gonna get some longer 2x4s and put them on this brace so it's on this wall, because this wall goes all the way downstairs to that wall which sits on the steel beam. So I want to put the bracing in the middle and raise this up because it is a sag up there. Now all the weight is gone off of this roof, which is the good thing, but I still got a lot of weight right here and it's making this sag. Now I don't need this to sag. So y'all know how it is. I might have to cut those nails out of here. Okay. What do we do over here? Did we go all the way in? Yeah, we went all the way in. Okay. Didn't look like it from that side. That's why this wall is like good and solid. But the whole thing moved. I can see it from right there. So that means I'm probably gonna have to pull this side again too. And it goes all the way over here, but it stops at this wall, which I did end up securing because it wasn't secure. The way they built this house was weird as hell. But gonna have to replace this because I know I'm gonna have to connect it to that wall and make sure it's connected. This is that 3-inch pipe. This is the other 2-inch. Make sure it's connected up there first. So it looked like it tried to pull away a little. And it ain't like I can put that much in there because of this 2-inch pipe. So hopefully this will work out. Maybe we'll see what happens. So I gotta pull it out, pull this one off, pull that one off. Blah, 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 blah. This is cool, that's straight. And this used to go there. I'm gonna pull that off. Same thing with that one, pull that one off. Or I might brace it back over there. So, this house, it's a beautiful house. It's gonna be worth the money putting it back together, especially the resale value that's going on in Detroit. I didn't bring y'all up here to really talk about that wall, showing them basically all the stuff that got done, all the stuff that need to get done. So we got all our caps on, we got our total 9 grand. What I'm gonna do over here, I gotta cut some holes in the bottom so I know where this is at. And like I said, I want to get this out of here right now because it's irritating as hell. But I'm gonna wait till Monday, like I said, start up here and just clean up everything. And today we're doing this too. I'm gonna put our spout in. We did this yesterday, but I didn't have all the tools with me, and I didn't have the parts for this faucet here. It was at my house, so we got all the parts over here now. Now we can connect this so I can test the line. I can shut the water off from behind there. But you see how we got all this sag right here? This is because I ran this 2 different ways. So I'm going to cut this pipe so I can brace it up right there. I'm cut it here and put an elbow in there. So, and this one's pretty cool. I'm not having that many problems with this one. But I might do the same thing. I might put an elbow and a coupling there. I don't like doing it that way. It really bothers me because just throw an elbow. I know it's another part, but putting an elbow there makes it look so much neater and a lot. You can control it better because right now I still got a problem. You might not can't tell that's crooked, but I can. And I know it's gonna bother me. because I know once you start doing the finished work, you're gonna be able to tell when you put that tub spout in, you're gonna be able to tell that it's not lined up with there, which is not gonna be lined up with the shower iron. Trust me, I done it before, and I damn near almost finished the job to the point where I couldn't take it no more, and I redid it. And I put the towel and stuff on it. So we're gonna have a busy week next week. Only thing about me next week is I have to take my wife back and forth to work, so that's gonna slow me down next week. Tomorrow I don't have to, but tomorrow is wifey's day, so I'll be at home. Plus it's Sunday, and today I got to do a few things with her, plus a few things around the house that I've been trying to catch up on. Took care of my pops, had a furnace guy come out. Not one of my guys, some program he was in. They came out and did the furnace. Of course, they didn't do everything up to code like they were supposed to. So he had the inspector coming out the next day, and they got to come out and fix a few things. But other than that, the central air in the furnace is they did a good job on it. Would I hire them for a job? Nah, not for the simple mistakes they did. I'm not a furnace installer. I know how to start a furnace. The mistakes they made, I even know you're not supposed to do that. So another reason why I want to take these braces off, and you can see it right there. That's leaning down. So if I get that one leveled, that can let me know what to do with the rest of them. Because I got to make them similar to that right there, there, and there. I got to make all these middle ones all similar, because it's sagging right there. Now, if I had the time and the people, not people, but now you're gonna say finances. If I had to do this over, I probably would have ordered some 20 footers to take them from down there all the way wherever they stopped at. Instead, I used what did I use? I think 14 footers. No, I used 12 footers. And the only reason why I say I would have ordered 20 footers, because that would have gave me one continuous 2x4 all the way up. Some of these, the wood was so bad that I had to splice them in and sister them, which is no problem. It's actually stronger, but I would prefer to have one continuous 2x4 going all the way up. So it is what it is. That's not why it's sagging. It's sagging because how that part of the roof was. How that part of the house was, it was leaning out that way. So the roof dipped because it's bent right there. I can push it up a little, but it's only gonna be so much that I can do because over the years, basically water damage, weight, bent that 2x4. Same reason why I had to remove a lot of these, even though they wasn't damaged. They was doing like this. And that's what that is doing up there. It's curving. There's a bow up there. Now, could we have stripped the whole roof all the way up and replaced that? Yeah, we could have. Would it have cost him an extra $5,000 minimum? Yes, it would have. Would that have got him a back roof, shingle, paper, and everything? No. The roofer still would have had to come out and shingle it. He just would have had already done roof in the back. So it still would have been twice as shit. Yeah, it still would have been twice as much than what I charge. So just by not doing that part of the roof, say just in labor, and I'm talking about material, just in labor, save $5,000. Yeah. So I'm not expensive, but I'm not cheap either. I'm somewhat in the middle. but I do the work as if I'm expensive. If you understand what that means. That means if I give you a price, if I give you a Bloomfield Hills price, no, if I give you a price, I'm still going to give you the Bloomfield Hills work. I'm going to bring in everything that I know and been through to that job as it will be a more expensive job, if you can understand that. I'm not going to come in like, oh, well, I'm only making $10,000 on this house, so I'm going to do a $10,000 job. No, you're still going to have to do that $15,000 job or $16,000, depending on how much you took off to get the job. You're still going to have to put the same amount of effort and work into your job. And you still got to make it look good. Now, only thing I got to change as far as electrical right now is this. See how that don't come on? Okay, I'm going to leave that on. Now watch. Both of these come on. Now, it's a simple fix because this is a double switch. So, is it you? Yeah. This your power right there. It's a little flange on the back of there. And these black ones are your, nope, excuse me. This your power right here. You can see that flange. If I break that, then I can run two different powers to here. But I'm not going to do that. What end up happening is the power is over here. And one of the lights is over here. And one of the lights is on here. One of the lights got to come off here and the power got to be switched to this side. That's why both lights cut off. And I showed you how it's supposed to work. I'm not going to go back upstairs. But we'll do this one. Okay, see how that one cut off? But we still got power to that. You can cut that one off. Still got power to that. That's how that's supposed to work. Definitely gonna need about 4 boxes of light bulbs, all the recessed lights in this house. And me and the client gotta walk through the basement with his wife because there's certain stuff down the basement that has to be done that I need them to be here as far as where stuff is going. But yep, I need them over here. So I'm probably testing them after I get off this video. Other than that, this your boy Will. I'm out of here. Peace.